So you all are know the bones of the spine, basically the cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacrum and coccyx. Okay, you should differentiate between these three parts. Okay, so always remember the first, this one also the MCQ question also, the first vertebra name is atlas. Okay, and the second one is the axis. Okay, and here you can see there are the 7 in number, C1 to C7, and out of this the C3 to C6 is typical, and the 1, 2 and the 7 is the atypical one. Okay, and here you can see the thoracic T1 to T12. Here you can find the rib facet. One rib facet is present in this vertebra. Okay, because here your rib is attached. So here also you can see this all are the your intervertebral disc, means the space between these two vertebra, this is called the intervertebral disc. Okay, and here also you can find the intervertebral foramen also. Okay, next this all are your spinous process, and the transverse process is this one. Okay, side to side, this is your transverse process. So the lumbar is L1 to L5, then sacrum, then coccyx. Okay, so you should know the difference. Okay, so simply previous class also I told the cervical vertebra, here two foramen is present, this is called foramen transversarium, and the function also you should know. Here you can see they allow for the neck flexibility and the head rotation. So what is the function of your cervical? Head rotation and the neck flexibility. Okay, here you can see, and they are lightest in weight. Okay, and simply you have to see here the difference. Okay, see, first one is your this foramen. This foramen is absent in case of your thoracic and the lumbar. Okay, and one more thing, the spine. See, the spine is bifid in case of the cervical vertebra. Okay, but here you can see the 1 in number. The spine is directed posterior and inferiorly. Okay, and one more thing, the body. Okay, simply see here, this is the body is quite smaller as compared to this two. So this is basically heart shape and this is the kidney shape. Okay, and one more thing, this foramen is quite bigger as compared to this body in case of your cervical vertebra. Okay, but here you can see the body is quite bigger in case of the thoracic and lumbar. And one more thing, here one facet is present, this is called the costal facet. Okay, here your rib cage is attached. Okay, so what is the function of the thoracic? Here your thoracic cage is mainly formed. Okay, 12 pair of the ribs are attached to this thoracic vertebra. Okay, next one is your the lumbar. They carry the body weight. So the lumbar vertebra is very much important. Okay, so L1 to L5. So you should know the difference. These are the difference. Okay, so by simply you just see and you just easily identify. Okay, so in the cervical, here your this foramen is present. This is called your foramen transversarium. So you should know this difference. Okay, you can take photos also this. So simply just see the cervical vertebra. This is quite, the body is smaller, but here the body is heart shape, and then the body is quite bigger. This kind of the lumbar is the kidney shape. Then the spinous process, this is the short and bifid, but here it is long. Okay, and the vertebral foramen in case of the cervical, this is the triangular in shape, and the lumbar also triangular, but the thoracic is circular. And next the transverse process. In the transverse process, the foramen transversarium present, and in case of the thoracic, they having their rib facet. Okay, here your ribs is attached, and the lumbar it is tapering. Okay, so this difference is very much important. Okay, next the cervical vertebra. So cervical vertebra is 7 in number. 3rd to 6th is your the typical one. So this is basically the typical vertebra. Okay, and the atypical is some different features is present, like your atlas axis. Okay, so see, you just remember this image, that's enough. Okay, so first here you can see, first you should know the body. This is the body. Okay, in the body there are two surfaces present, superior and inferior surface. Always remember, in the superior surface there are two ridge like structure is present. Okay, superiorly side to side concave structure is present. Okay, see this concave structure. Okay, so this is called your the superior surface of your body. So here, and but the inferior surface here, no side to side elevation is present or ridge is absent here. Okay, so this is flat, quite flat as compared to this the superior surface. Okay, and next the spine, see the spine is bifid like this. Okay, not the single one, and this is the short spine in case of your the cervical vertebra. And the next one is your the superior articular facet. This is the superior articular facet and these are the inferior articular facet. Okay, and here one more thing, important structure, the body is attached to this part, means this part, the body is attached to this spine one. This is called your lamina. Okay, so this part is called your lamina part. And one more thing, this part attached to the spine by this, oh sorry, so this is called your pedicle. Okay, this is called your pedicle. Okay, sorry, so this is the pedicle. Okay, which is attached to your body to your spinous process, but the spinous process attached to your this, so this body it attached to this process by which your pedicle, but this transverse foramen transversalis is attached to the spinous process by this lamina. Okay, just remember, so this is your lamina part. Okay, this is the lamina part and this is the pedicle part. Okay, and one more thing, here you can see, previous day also I told, here you can see here this structure, this is called your anterior root and here the anterior tubercle, and similarly here the posterior root, here the posterior tubercle is present, and these two tubercle are attached by one intertubercular lamina is present here. Okay, so just simply remember this thing. And so can anyone tell me this is which?
C7.
No. Okay, because here to no foramen is present now. Okay, here
C7 और bifid था ना.
ओके, এটা तो नेक्स्ट क्लास होगा, ठीक है. ओके, सो जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस थिंग. ओके, सो दिस इज कॉल्ड योर body which is attached to your this part. This is the foramen transversarum, this is the transverse process, this is the pedicle and this is the lamina. Okay, and here you can see this is the anterior root and this is the anterior tubercle, and this anterior tubercle is the posterior tubercle attached to this intertubercular lamina. Okay, and this is the posterior root. Okay, just simply remember this thing, that's enough for this vertebra. Okay, so see, these are the difference. Okay, these are the difference. Here the foramen is present, but in these two vertebra this is absent. Okay, and how you know the thoracic, because here your rib facet is present. Okay, next the features you all know. The body is small, and here you can see in the side to side, here one this thing are present. This is called your superior surface में, this is the concave transversely. Okay, present, and the inferior surface is flat. Okay, here no elevation is present or the ridge is present. Okay, next the vertebral foramen. What are the structure passing? Exam में तो यही भूल जाते हो. So this is spinal cord are passing from this, and this foramen transversalum vertebral arteries mainly passes. Okay, so the superior articular facet is upward and backward, but the inferior articular facet is downward or forward. Okay, next the transverse process. Okay, here one foramen is present, you all know this is the foramen transversarum. Okay, and here you can find the anterior root and the posterior root also. Okay, and the anterior tubercle and the posterior tubercle. Okay, so the spine is short and bifid. Okay, and this one clinical correlation. Okay, the carotid tubercle, the anterior tubercle of the transverse process of the cervical vertebra is large. This is called the carotid tubercle because there the carotid artery are compressed to this, to the medial to the anterior border of the sternocleidomastoid also attached here. So that's all about this class. Okay.